English Speaking Course. Hello everyone! Welcome to English Speaking Course. In this video, you will listen to some daily English conversations. Each conversation will give you some lessons to improve your listening and speaking skills. Remember, you can watch the video many times to practice your English. Now let's get started. I have bought the car.
Good morning, Lisa. How are you today?
Good morning, John. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm great, thanks for asking. So, did you do anything exciting over the weekend?
Actually, yes. I have bought the car. The one I've been saving up for.
Wow, that's fantastic news. Congratulations. What kind of car did you buy?
Thank you. I bought a small sedan. It's perfect for commuting to work.
That sounds like a smart choice. Did you buy it brand new or used?
I bought it used, but it's still in great condition. Plus, it was much more affordable that way.
That's great to hear. Have you taken it for a spin yet?
Yes, I drove it around the neighborhood yesterday. It handles really well.
I'm happy for you, Lisa. Buying a car is a big milestone.
Thank you, John. It feels like a weight off my shoulders to finally have reliable transportation.
Absolutely. Now you can enjoy the freedom of having your own car.
Definitely. It opens up so many possibilities for me.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out for you. If you ever need a road trip buddy, just let me know.
Thanks, John. I'll keep that in mind. I had the weirdest dream last night.
Good morning, honey. How did you sleep?
Morning, James. I slept like a log, thanks. How about you?
Not bad, but I had the weirdest dream last night.
Oh? Do tell.
I dreamt that I was flying in a hot air balloon over the Grand Canyon.
Amazing! What happened next?
Suddenly, the balloon started deflating and we started plummeting toward the ground.
Yikes! That must have been terrifying.
It was, but then I woke up, thankfully.
Well, I'm glad it was just a dream. Hey, did you remember to pay the electricity bill yesterday?
About that, I may have forgotten.
James, we talked about this. We can't afford to have the power cut off.
I know. I'll take care of it right away. I promise.
Good. Now, how about we have some breakfast together?
Sounds like a plan.
James, did you remember to call your mom yesterday? It's her birthday, you know.
Oh no, I completely forgot. I'll give her a call right after breakfast.
James, this is important.
I know. I'll make it up to her, I promise.
Okay, but don't let it slip your mind again.
Understood. I'll set a reminder on my phone from now on.
Good idea. Now, let's enjoy our breakfast before it gets cold. Do you have a bigger frying pan?
Hey guys, this pasta is delicious. Did you make it from scratch, Sarah?
Thanks, Tom. Yes, I did. It's one of my favorite recipes.
Yeah, it's really tasty. And this garlic bread is the perfect complement.
Definitely. By the way, Sarah, do you have a bigger frying pan?
Actually, I do. Why do you ask?
Well, I was thinking of making a larger batch of stir-fry tomorrow, and my pan is too small.
No problem, Tom. You can borrow mine. I have one that's big enough for a family-sized meal.
That sounds great. Count me in for dinner tomorrow, Tom.
Awesome. The more the merrier. Thanks, Sarah. I really appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. Sharing kitchen tools and recipes is what friends are for.
Speaking of recipes, have you guys tried that new dessert place downtown? I heard they have the best cheesecake in town.
Oh, I've been wanting to check it out. How about we make it a dessert night after stir fry tomorrow?
Sounds like a fantastic idea. Count me in for that too.
Great. It's settled then. Tomorrow we'll have a feast with stir fry and finish it off with some delicious cheesecake.
Well, let's finish up this meal first, and then we can start planning for tomorrow's culinary adventure.
Cheers to good food and great company.
The teacher was a little angry.
Hey, did you finish the English homework?
I certainly did. I always do my homework, David.
I did it too. I don't want to make Miss Johnson disappointed.
Yeah, the teacher was a little angry the last time we saw her.
Really? What happened?
Excuse me, Miss Johnson, could you help us with the English homework?
Of course. What seems to be the trouble?
We need help answering some of the questions.
You both need to review your grammar rules. Have you been paying attention in class?
We try, but English grammar is really confusing sometimes.
I understand. I'll go over the questions with you now. All right. I hope that cleared things up for you both.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. We'll make sure to study harder next time.
You're welcome. Just remember, practice makes perfect.
Thanks again, Miss Johnson.
All right. Off you go then, and remember to finish your homework.
We will. Thanks, Miss Johnson.
You're welcome. Have a good day, both of you.
Phew, that was close. The teacher was a little angry, don't you think? Yeah, but I'm glad we asked for help. Let's make sure to do better next time.
They are still edible. All right, everyone, let's find a good spot for our picnic blanket.
How about near the lake? It's so peaceful there.
Yeah, and we can play catch afterward. Can we have sandwiches for lunch, Mom? Of course, sweetie. I made some this morning. Here you go. Turkey and cheese for everyone.
These sandwiches look delicious, Jess. Did you make them yourself?
Yes, I did. I hope you all like them.
Jess, what should we do with these leftover sandwiches?
I don't want to waste them. They're still edible. Let's save them for later. Maybe we'll get hungry again. Or we can feed them to the ducks by the lake.
That's a great idea, Amy. Let's pack them up and bring them along.
It's wonderful to spend time together as a family like this.
Absolutely. These moments are priceless.
Yeah, and the sandwiches are pretty good too. I agree. Today was a perfect day for a picnic. Can we do this again next weekend? Of course, Amy. We'll make it a family tradition. Am I a genius?
Hello, Mrs. Clarkson. May I come in?
Oh, Mr. Johnson. Come in, please. I've been expecting you.
So, I got a call from school about my son's behavior.
Well, it seems your son wasn't on his best behavior today.
I see. What happened?
In his math lesson today, his teacher let the students take an IQ test.
Interesting. Sounds like a fun activity for the kids.
Most of them enjoyed it.
I wonder how he scored.
He actually scored quite well, 152 to be exact.
That's impressive. Though, a little lower than mine, I must admit. Mine is 160.
That was where the problem started, Mr. Johnson.
How come?
Apparently, anyone scoring above 140 can be considered a genius.
Wait, if so, am I a genius?
Mr. Johnson, that's not the point here.
Oh, my apologies, Mrs. Clarkson. Please continue.
Well, after learning about his score, your son called his friends stupid.
Oh dear, I can't believe he would say something like that.
Could you talk with him about his behavior?
Certainly. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, Mrs. Clarkson.
You're welcome, Mr. Johnson. It was my pleasure. Thank you for coming in today.
Have a good rest of your day, Mrs. Clarkson.
And you as well, Mr. Johnson. Don't go there. Hey, what are you up to? I'm trying to find a venue for a friend's birthday party. Oh, cool. Any places in mind? I was thinking about the new Mexican place down the street. The one that just opened recently? Yeah, that's the one. It has gotten some great reviews. Don't go there. Why? What's wrong with it? I actually went there recently and it was terrible. What happened? The food was just okay, and the service wasn't that impressive either. Bummer. Sounds like you had a bad night. Believe it or not, that wasn't even the worst part. You're kidding. There's more? Unfortunately, the biggest issue was that they let people bring their pets in. I know some restaurants allow pets these days. Exactly. But when I called and specifically asked if they allowed pets, they said no. But surely some dogs wouldn't ruin the entire night, right? The problem is one of my friends has a severe dog allergy. Oh my gosh, were they okay? They were fine, but we had to leave as soon as we saw the dogs. Yikes. I guess that's a no-go then. Back to the venue hunt. Don't worry, I will help you find the perfect spot. Mary enjoys cooking.
Hey, Tina, did Mom call you about the Easter get-together?
Yes, she called me last night.
So, we'll do a potluck for Easter, right?
You sound worried. What's wrong with that?
Well, you know how bad I am in the kitchen.
Hey, you don't have to cook. You can always grab something from a restaurant.
Problem is, there aren't any good restaurants near me. And guess what? Mom told me to bring the main dish.
Wait, seriously?
I know, right? Why me for the main course?
Well, maybe it's because I mentioned being busy lately.
Makes sense. So what do I do now?
How about this? I'll take care of the main dish, and you bring some desserts.
But you said you're busy.
Well, actually, your niece will take care of the main dish.
You mean Mary?
Yes, Mary enjoys cooking, and her food is fantastic.
Okay, that actually sounds like a plan. But we should make sure she's cool with it first.
I will, don't worry. I'm sure she would never say no to helping her dear uncle out.
That's my niece.
It was a long night.
Josh, wake up. Why are you sleeping here?
Huh? Oh, hey, Mick. Where am I?
Right in front of my house, man. How did you even get here?
Oh, man. It was a long night. It all started with...
We can chat later. Let's get inside first. Here, drink this. It'll help.
Thanks, Mick.
All right, so what happened?
So, I was out for drinks. Typical Friday night, you know. And I met this gorgeous woman. We talked for a while, had a few drinks.
Okay, then?
Then everything got blurry. I felt exhausted all of a sudden.
You got that hammered?
No, actually, I think my drink might have been spiked.
By her?
I'm not sure. All I knew was I needed to get out of there.
Makes sense.
So I made an excuse to use the restroom and bolted out of the bar.
What happened next?
I got in the first cab I saw.
And then?
My brain was fried. I couldn't even remember my own address.
Don't tell me you gave the driver mine.
Yeah, somehow yours was the only thing I could think of.
Well, at least it wasn't your ex's. Silver lining, right?
You got that right. Thanks for taking me in, Mick. You're the best.
The sunset was breathtaking. Janet, where have you been the whole afternoon?
Oh, hey, Sam. Just got back from a hike.
A hike? You spent the entire afternoon going hiking?
Well, it was supposed to be shorter, but I kind of got lost after a while.
How come? You know that trail like the back of your hand.
Because I went off the trail.
Why's that?
Well, the sunset was breathtaking.
So,
I got caught up with this incredible view, so I didn't pay attention to where I was going.
and then you got lost?
That's what happened.
Wow. Okay. So how did you manage to get back?
Thankfully, I bumped into this kind woman who showed me the way back.
Wait, she was lost too?
She just lives near the trail.
Does she happen to live in a cabin with a red door?
Yes, that's right.
And she has a mole under her left eye?
Oh, you know her.
Because I saw her photo in the local paper last month.
In the paper? What for?
It was for a notice.
A notice? What kind of notice?
Her death notice. They found her passed away in her cabin last month. Nothing hurts like the truth.
Are John and Kim moving out?
Oh, you don't know the news?
What news are you talking about?
About John and Kim.
What's up with our neighbors?
They're getting a divorce.
Wait, seriously? That perfect couple?
Yes, it is such a huge shock, right?
I hate to gossip, but do you have any idea why?
As far as I know, John cheated on Kim.
Cheated? John, he was like the most loyal guy ever.
Was, honey, was.
Wow, how did she find out?
She borrowed his phone to order takeout and saw some messages with another woman.
Oh man, that's gotta sting.
Well, you know, nothing hurts like the truth.
More like nothing hurts like betrayal.
15 years together. That must be really tough for her. And
what?
Yeah, I heard it wasn't a one-time thing.
What? Really?
Yes, and that was why Kim filed for divorce right away.
With all those texts, she would easily get the house.
You're right. That's why John's moving out.
What about the kids?
Sounds like they'll stay with their mom for now.
That's great, because I enjoy hanging out with them.
I just hope this doesn't affect them too much.
Me too.
It's as good as new.
Hey, do you know of any good car dealerships around? Unfortunately, no. I'm sorry. Oh, no worries. I'm just asking. Are you looking for a new car? That's right. Why is that? Your current car seems perfectly fine. Actually, it's for my daughter. Oh, I see. She's just got her driver's license. Congrats. Thanks. And, well, I promised her a car if she passed the test. Makes sense. Does she have any particular make or model in mind? Nope, she's pretty open. In that case, you should really consider buying my wife's old car. Oh, why is she selling her old car? She just got a new car, and her old one's sitting in the garage collecting dust. Why don't you give it to your son? He said the car was too girly. Ah, boys. So how's the car's condition? It's as good as new. My wife barely drove it. Would you mind if I come over to your house and take a look at the car? Absolutely. Today works if you're free. I'd like to bring my daughter with me, so maybe this weekend would be better. Perfect. I'm around all weekend, so just swing by whenever's convenient. Great. Thanks, Dave. Sounds like a plan.
I am so thankful for this opportunity. May I come in?
Oh, Ms. Anderson, please come in. Thank you for joining us for your annual review today.
Annual review? No one mentioned it to me.
I apologize for any miscommunication.
No worries. I have something to tell you anyway.
Great. Since you are here already, let's go ahead and do the review, all right?
Sure.
So, Ms. Anderson, your team tripled the amount of clients this year, which is truly impressive.
It has been impressive, yes.
And I know you often work overtime to ensure everything gets done.
I don't like leaving tasks unfinished.
You are an important employee of this company.
Thank you.
That's why I was hoping you'd lead our upcoming major project.
I am so thankful for this opportunity. However...
Yes. However, we can't give you the raise that you're asking for right now.
I see.
Please understand that we really appreciate your sacrifice.
Yes, I do. That's actually why I'm here today.
Ah, yeah, you told me you want to talk. What is it?
Well, it's about my sacrifice.
What do you mean?
There's another company appreciating it too, and they pay me double. So here's my resignation letter. Options are limited.
Hey, you look stressed. What's up?
Trip planning is turning into a nightmare.
What's the problem? Maybe I can lend a hand.
So, remember how we picked that destination that is far away from the modern world?
Yes, we chose it because we want a peaceful trip.
Exactly. That also means getting there is a bit hard.
How hard? I thought we were just going to take a plane there.
We cannot just simply fly or drive there. Options are limited.
So what do we have on the table?
We have to fly to the nearest airport, then take a bus to our hotel.
Sounds simple enough.
The problem is the bus.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with the bus?
There are only 2 buses a day, and neither runs after our flight lands.
So when is the next bus?
The next day, and there are no hotels near the airport.
So that means we have to spend the night at the airport.
Correct.
Can we reschedule the flight?
No luck there either. Apparently, everything is booked.
Well, actually, I don't mind an airport sleepover.
Yeah, it seems like our only choice. Why me?
Hey, Sarah, you mentioned wanting to talk to me earlier, right?
Oh, hey, Sam. Yeah, there is something we really need to discuss.
I'm all ears. What's going on?
So, Jane and I have been thinking about this, and...
Thinking about what?
Our lease renewal is coming up next month, remember?
Right.
Well, our landlord just informed us that her niece will be moving in soon to attend college here.
So what?
That means one of us will have to go.
What? Why?
Because there are only 3 bedrooms in this house.
Why me? Why can't you or Jane find another place?
Well, your parents live in the city, so...
So you think I can just move back home?
Correct.
The problem is my parents are actually planning to sell their house next month.
Really? Why so sudden?
They are retiring and want to move to the countryside.
Ugh, this is a mess. If only we had known about both things sooner.
Maybe we should all sit down together and figure this out. Communication is key, right?
Yes, you are right.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind sharing a room with one of you.
That could be a solution, but let's see what Jane thinks.
Yes, let's ask her when she gets home.
Don't forget to practice your English every day to improve your English level. Watch the video for 1 week. Try to think and speak in English every time. Listen and repeat the lesson out loud to improve your listening and speaking skills fast. Thanks for watching. Please give us a like, share, and comment. Click here for more useful videos.